That's close enough. Kill the lights and radio comm links. Pure stealth from here on in.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel. What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Don't move a muscle!
What the?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound, Colonel Campbell. I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You'll take these orders. About 5 hours ago, an island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago called Shadow Moses Island was occupied by next-generation special forces. The island is a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and if it isn't met, they'll launch nuclear ordnance. They gave us 24 hours to comply.
Who's she?
Dr. Naomi Hunter, the unit's chief medic, and an expert in gene therapy.
So what exactly are the terrorists demanding?
A corpse, or to be more specific, cell specimens which contain the individual's genetic information.
Why would they want that?
Gene therapy, to significantly enhance their next-generation special forces.
The military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers. We can then splice those genes into regular soldiers.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's useful to study the genetic information of the man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss?
That's right. So far, we've discovered about 60 soldier genes. His genetic information is a priceless gift to mankind.
Snake, we can't hand over his body. It's more strategically important than any weapon of mass destruction.
Who are these terrorists?
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You will have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take it to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you.
Not many guards here. This should be easy. And the elevator's back. Time to make my move. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Naomi here, Snake. How's the suit working out?
If it wasn't for your suit and that shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out here.
All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using the anti-freezing peptide.
By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a Hind in that kind of weather.
Who's that?
Sorry, that's Mei Ling. She designed your codec as well as your Soliton radar system.
Use the Soliton to avoid the guards, but be careful. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS-transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Looks clear.
Remember, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
How could I forget? Just found chaff, a SOCOM, and an M9. Looks like a storeroom over there. I'm gonna check it out. A surveillance camera. Gonna have to stay low. Okay, Colonel. I got some more pineapples. I'm fairly well stocked for the time being. Better to let sleeping guards lie. I'll head for the upper vent. Colonel, I made it to the landing, but it's hot. I'm gonna have to take one out. Target neutralized.
Just be sure to stash the body, Snake. We don't want the terrorists tipped off that you're in the area.
Done. The way to the upper vent's clear now. I'm going in.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Colonel, I've reached the tank hangar and got solid intel on the whereabouts of a hostage. The DARPA chief's being held in the first floor basement.
Good work. There should be a cargo elevator there you can use to get to him.
Affirmative. I've got a visual on that. Just grabbing a few more supplies. Colonel, I found some thermal goggles in a storeroom. Should help a lot. Ceasing codec communications for the moment.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief.
Got it, but the door's locked.
You've got to find some way to get in there, Snake. Hurry up and get him out.
Don't worry, Colonel. I'll get him.
A woman. Not him. Huh?
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that...
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Huh? What's that?
Hey, what happened?
Huh. Dead.
Hey, what's happening?
The chief, it looked like a heart attack.
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, Are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. But this op is level red. You'd need the highest security clearance to learn the whole story.
I'm supposed to believe that you're in charge of this op, but don't have complete access to the file?
The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out there and find President Baker.
What the hell?
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
Hope you're ready for this, rookie.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Mei-Ling, I just had some kind of hallucination.
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psychomantis.
So that was Mantis. I'm on my way to the second floor basement to get Baker.
Go through the armory, Snake. You can stock up even more there.
Soliton radar shows Baker that way. This must be one of those cemented over doorways Anderson mentioned. Nothing a little C4 won't take care of. too late. He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
No! Don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver. Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Please, careful!
I love to reload during battle. What? A steam pipe? Ah! Damn you! That hurts! This has been amusing, but the time for dallying is over. Time for you to die!
Big words, but I'm still standing.
Please, for God's sake!
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. right. You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you?
And like you, I have no name.
That exoskeleton.
Who the hell?